obviously, I thought we played well today. I thought our defense was excellent at times and really gave us some opportunities to get out and run a little bit. I thought our execution was great, and especially in the second half, I thought how we got to us really set the tone of executing our offense and finding the open man. And we just had great efforts from our entire team. I thought C.J. Williams was absolutely tremendous today with his effort and his defense as well.
Sidney, how big of a difference does Tracy being healthy, being active, being out there make on this team?
Well, it makes a great difference. He's the really, I'm not say the only guy. He's our main guy inside that we go to and play off of. And I think our guys are very comfortable with having him in there and knowing that they can throw the ball in there. And not only is he going to get a shot for himself, but as you saw tonight, that double down the post, he was able to get the perimeter guys some open looks. But he could settle us down. Things are getting a little rattled, and we need to call the set. We can always call something to get the ball in his hands. So it makes a huge difference.
How much of an emphasis to get the ball inside was there in the second half?
We put strong emphasis on it. We wanted to play inside out and take what was there, and I thought the guys carried that out pretty good. We did it in different ways. We did it with post ups, but then we did some where we were going to pick and roll with Tracy and then come back to him and throw it to him that way too, just change up a little bit. But yeah, we definitely wanted to play off of him. We wanted to get that started out.
Was it a big surprise? I mean, they do have some size. You're not outmanned inside, but they do have some size. But it just seemed like with the second half, the way things were clicking, even when they tried to get on top of you, you found ways around behind them. It just seemed so easy at times. Like, is that really a big surprise with this ball team?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was easy because they are big and they're talented. I just think we executed. I thought our guys just did a real nice job of setting screens and moving without the basketball. It wasn't easy, but I thought our guys just did a good job of it. And we were very active. I thought our bigs were active inside too. We were getting inside position and even on some offensive rebounds we were able to get in there and get tip-ins. And I thought we were very active inside.
How important for a young team is it to start the ACC with a performance like that?
Oh, it's very important. It's very important. It's the initiation for a lot of these guys, for a lot of our young guys, is to this type of play at this level. And it's important that we did it and started. We did it at home court. That's great. We know they all aren't going to be that big of a margin, but it was great that they saw that we can play this way if we do the right things, if we execute and do the right things, and it doesn't matter who we play. If you stick with it and just keep going and stay mentally focused, then it can work.
Second half notwithstanding, right there at the end of the first half, you'd gotten a little surge to get a little bit of a gap, and I forget who it was, but they went right to the basket and scored just before half. How big was that? Was that getting that little bit of a comfortable margin?
Yeah, that was big. That was big. You look for in this game. You look for runs. You look for momentum builders. You look for one play that can just kind of bring you back. If you're having a little lull, which we did, and to have a play to kind of take you into the locker room on a high note, that's big. That's big. Now we go up. We're going to the locker room. I think up 10, and instead of 8. That's 10. Just sounds better. I know it's only 2, but it's 2. But just the play itself, that was big for us.
Coach, you guys haven't scored 90 points many times, but tonight you guys really, the lead grew and you guys really showed you could score. I mean, how much does this team just have that many, more weapons and the speed to be able to do that in the ACC? Do you think this year? I mean, is it just the game got ragged at the end and
No, I would say we were playing well today. We had the push going, we had the execution going, and we made shots. We executed and we made shots. I'm not certainly not going to sit here and say we can score 90 points tonight, but we had it going in the second half. We had it going, and as I said, we executed well. Fortunate that we made the shots.
How much are the guys having to learn to, with Tracy being back in there? Normally they've had maybe 8 or 10 games to have a guy in there, and by the time you start conference, everybody's kind of used to it. how much are they trying to feel that out and figure that out, I guess, having him back in there after not having him in there all that time?
It wasn't difficult. You know, I think they all respect Tracy and they know what Tracy means to this ball club and how much he can help us. And so it wasn't really a big adjustment because they know that that's what we go through when we run inside. And so they were fine with it. They'll talk to him all the time at practice, going to him at practice and playing off of him. So it wasn't that big of an adjustment. Not that I could see anyway.
Which part of the fast break there at the end was your favorite part? The Scott's pass or CJ's goal?
Yes, yeah, both.
Both?
Yeah, that was just a good play, you know, to see, and not just that play, but how it got to that point, you know, the defensive stop, and then the run out, and for Scott to be unselfish and make that pass. And, you know, you like to see guys rewarded, and CJ Williams was running hard, he didn't give up on the play. It was a good play. It's good to see the guys having fun like that.
Sidney, talk a little bit more about C.J. Williams, off 16.7 rebounds, 3 assists off the bench. It's a pretty solid effort.
Yeah, it was a great effort. It was a great effort. You know, he just made plays. He made plays, tip-ins, and he shot the ball in his areas. You know, he's come to understand his game and who he is, and because of that, he's more efficient with that. But he played great. I mean, you saw him in there, like I said, tip-ins and running on fast break. They went into their zone, that matchup zone, and he found the gaps in the zone and hit a little shot right there in the lane. He's always been a very intelligent, very smart player. Always knows where to go on defense, offense, and you know, he played great. He played outstanding today.
What do you see on the point guard position? I know that's kind of, are Ryan and them still trying to figure things out with getting Tracy back in there and everything? What do you see on those two guys?
No, I thought they both were good. I thought both Ryan and Javi, I thought they were great. Like I said, I know Javi knows Tracy, so that's not an adjustment for Javi. He's always going to look to go to Tracy. And Ryan is getting to understand that as well. But I think both guys also understand. We have some other guys and just you know, push the ball and run our stuff. I thought today Javi was as good as I've seen him at running the pick and roll today. He ran it, to perfection. He took every option, got the ball to different people, got himself in the lane. He was great. He was great with it.
Looked like they were picking out young Ryan in the first half.
You know what? No, they tried, but you know they went to it I think 5 times, but they only scored once. But they were trying to do it. Yes, they were, and we knew they would. We knew they would. But Deshaun actually came over one time and helped when they posted him, and they had to throw the ball out. So that was good. But we felt that they might try that. They didn't do it as much in the second half as I thought they would. We thought they were going to come right out and try to establish that as well. But they didn't.
All right, guys, Wade's coach is ready.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.